Yeah. If you read the title of this post, then you'd probably be very confused. Honestly, I was as well, when stumbling upon it. For context, I wanted to be able to learn some Chinese, so that I could impress my girlfriend at the time. I tried looking through any videos or forums to see if I could learn some quick phrases, like hello, how are you, that sort of thing. I decided at least to try and see if I could apply it to maybe a few of some stuff that I liked, usually Western stuff, web series or TV shows. And aside from different voices that the dubs had for characters, which was obviously understandable given the region and such, there were plenty of edits that were either done for censorship reasons or just to incorporate more native culture. Well, usually stuff that either incorporated stuff like dishes or jokes that were topical at the time or were based in China was what I saw. And while brushing up on some phrases, I stumbled upon something odd. There was a site that had various Chinese dubs of other media, mostly fan-made and obviously not official by any means. A majority of them were awful. I remember one literally being just webcam footage of some obscure MS Paint YouTube video, with the audio done by some kid. But there was one that stood out among the amateur attempts. Annoying Orange Chinese dub. At least, that's what it translated to. No title of the episode, just that. The thumbnail was also very strange, being that of orange, but heavily edited to be more creepy, I guess. Well, I downloaded the video file, curious to see what exactly this video was. Thankfully, it was an MP4. Now, I do have the file saved, thankfully. I'll give you exactly what happens in it. And keep in mind, none of what I'm typing is made up. The video started with, of all things, Angry Birds gameplay. Yeah, Angry Birds. The first level, no less. Blue text then appeared in English with what sounded like a text-to-speech voiceover. Why not teach me Chinese? Why not? The TTS cut off at the end of the sentence as soon as the wooden structure fell down. It then cut to a scene where the pigs were sitting at a field, with King Pig having his eyes slowly replaced with eggs. For reference, I'd advise you to go look up that Angry Birds cutscene. It's a lot better than how I'm putting it. There was text alongside a new narration from a male voice. Just sit tight. We'll teach you Chinese. Yes, I'm not making that up. It's not I will, it was just will. The scene then cut to a person, wearing a pig mask, standing in what looked like a forest with some sort of animal nearby. The quality of the footage made the animal look kind of eerie, almost like a person in a costume. Text appeared, which was hello in Chinese, followed by the English version underneath. The scene then glitched to a presumably, well, a Skype meeting of someone teaching another person about a Chinese character. It then cut off, with blaring music playing in the background as text flew from off screen. The text translated to annoying orange, before the text then warped into a spherical shape and cut to this. A video that was completely distorted, being in very low quality and everyone having a much darker hue. There was a female voice, presumably dubbing the characters, with it playing out much like the first episode. From what I could gather, the dialogue played out much the same, though slightly differently. It played out mostly normal up until the final scene. There was heavy breathing that sounded way too close to the microphone, drowning out some of the audio itself, though it quickly cuts out and was replaced by new audio. This one, I didn't need a translation to know what was going on. Hey Apple. What? Knife. As soon as that scene played, the video started to distort some more. The sounds of screaming overwhelmed all of the audio, along with the visuals getting much darker, even more compressed. It continued for a bit before the scene suddenly froze on orange, staring off screen. The video then cuts out, with new text at the end. Endless oranges. I wasn't entirely sure what to exactly make of it. I was wondering why all these design choices in the video were made. And why was this shady site compared to the other dubs and edits? I still think I'm not going to get a definitive answer for any of my questions, and I felt that whatever answers I got probably wouldn't make much sense either way. I will say this. Don't try to learn from untrusted sources, or else it may come back to bite you.